guys, it's Danny with Sagittarius. Today I'm going to do a reading for all the signs. It's going to be a general reading. If you found your way to this video, that means that there is a message in here for you. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you hear heavy breathing, that's my bulldog Bug. Angels, guys, please help me deliver a reading for my viewers. Please help me deliver a message for whoever's watching this video. Whoa, did you guys see that? Ace of Wands. This can be an opportunity or an idea. We'll come back and clarify them after I get some more cards laid down. Those guys, what does the viewer need to know? What is the message that they need to know? We have the Three of Swords. This popped up in a reversal, so I'm getting some sort of healing energy. There was some sort of heartbreak and we're trying to work on healing. So there's some sort of initiative here or motivation, and then something to do with healing. Ace of Pentacles. We got a lot of ace cards here. And we have this kind of rebuilding stability foundation. We'll come back and clarify them, but I'm getting this overall energy of, like I said, healing and self-love, gratitude, learning to trust yourself again. Angels, guides. I know a lot of the times when we get betrayed or let down or experience a trauma, I think most people's head just goes straight to like self-blaming and like, what could I have done to avoid this? Like, I brought this upon myself. There's all that negative self-talk, and I feel like you're starting to learn to accept what happened and to trust yourself again and to realize that it wasn't your fault. We have the Judgment card here. These people are quite literally being raised from their grave. They're being called to some sort of action. Judgment Day could be a decision also. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? This motivation. Angels, guides. Why is this Ace of Wands here? Whoa, just pulled out a packet. It was 2 cards. Okay, we have the World card. She's got her tatas hanging out, so I'm going to try to cover those up. We got the World card here. This is a cycle. It's the beginning, but it's also the end. And then here we have the Nine of Wands. This is, I don't know what that dog's problem is. This is the Nine of Wands. This is someone who, let me try to cover her up. He's tired, he's worn out, he's exhausted, he's really been through a journey. He's suffered some injuries. That represents you being through this journey. You were relentless, you were really motivated, you were really driven. But despite all those setbacks, you hung in there and you stayed and you were determined. That's the word I was looking for, determination. But although you were determined and you wanted to see it through, even though you might have been learning the same lesson over and over again, the lesson needed to be learned and the cycle needed to be complete. There was this turning here, this turning of the cycles. And I do think it was an ending because we have this traumatic event that happened that you're working on healing from now. This is all past tense. Past tense helps us get substance for the reading to understand where where you're coming from, right? So this was a journey. You went through a journey and you really believed in it. This person holding these wands here and in this card really believes in what they're doing, and we can see that with the green growing out of the wands. That is rooted in beliefs. Let's go ahead and find out why this Three of Swords is here. Angels, guides, why is the Three of Swords here? Angels, guides, why is the Three of Swords here? I think that one wanted to come out. Yeah, we have a Four of Wands. As you can see, there's 2 people and they're at some sort of celebration. In this case, I do think this is a couple. And because this is only the Four of Wands and this isn't like the Lovers card or anything like that, this connection that you had that you got hurt from, This was not a soulmate connection. It may have felt like it at the time, but this was not a soulmate connection. We have that here being represented. Let's go ahead and see why this Ace of Pentacles is here. This need for stability, this rebuilding of foundation. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Whoa, guys. Whoa. We have 3 major arcana cards that just came out. Ace of Pentacles here is this opportunity being handed to you on a divine platter. It's coming from the heavens. And with that, we have the Chariot that popped out. This Cancer energy, this very fast pace, moving forward, making progress. So that's a really good indication that you're moving forward from this trauma and you're starting to rebuild that trust, that foundation with yourself. We are making progress. We have the High Priestess card here as well. Another really good omen. This is you being in touch with your intuition, in touch with the divine. We can see there's the moon here. That represents your intuition. It also represents knowledge that you may not know yet. See, this priestess, she is guarding this gate here and she's holding a scroll. This is knowledge that you have to learn by yourself in order to enter. And I do think this trauma, whatever you went through, because we're getting all these major arcana cards, like we're getting the World, oh, her tatas. We're getting the World, we're getting Judgment, the Chariot, High Priestess. All these major arcana cards are symbolizing that this was a really important event in your life because it was a really important lesson that you needed to learn. It hurt, it was hard to move on from, it wasn't a soulmate connection, but this was kind of a way for you to reflect and say, even if it feels right, and I'm getting all these red flags, you know, something like love, it shouldn't be so impossible. You can see here, he's battered, he's bruised. Is the other person fighting with you, or are you fighting by yourself? Because he's standing alone. He's standing alone in these belief systems that he wants to make this work, that he wants to be there. He's alone. And then we end up here with the Four of Wands, where they are standing with someone, but this is a recovering from heartbreak. And then, as I just told you, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the High Priestess and the Chariot. This is progress, moving forward, learning the lessons that we need to learn. And we also have the Devil card that popped up here. It popped up in a reversal. This is you breaking old toxic... Oh, I don't mean to give you guys the bird. This is you... cover there. Good. This is you breaking old toxic habits and eventually learning the lessons. You can see in this card, these people are shackled, but they're loosely shackled and their hands are free. They can just untake it. You're not, you know, stuck in this. Like some people who are addicts, I realize it's a disease. I realize that, but there is help. And it just takes that motivation, that manifestation, that belief, that power to overcome. They're trapped and they're in a very dark place and it feels impossible to get out of, but their hands are free. They can take that shackle off. And here I see you taking that shackle off. Not to say you're an addict, but there could be addiction at play here as well. Maybe you and this person were getting involved with substances and that was part of the trauma, and you're starting to learn that you want to move forward and rebuild stability for yourself. And then we have here the Five of Swords. You can see that you're walking away from this trauma. This person is what's the word, smirking, and he's not a good character. He's a shady character. He took all these swords, and those represent thoughts or words. This could be an argument or a disagreement, and instead of engaging, I see you here walking away, and that's also showing that growth. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and clarify this Judgment card. Spirits, angels, guides, why is this Judgment card here? Angels, guides, why is this Judgment card here? Why is Judgment here? Whoa. Again, we have this 9 of Wands that popped up again. I have a mixed deck here, so I have a full deck, but I also have other cards from old decks mixed in. And then we have here the Knight of Cups. This is some sort of message being delivered to you. So you're about to get a major awakening. It could be spiritual. It could be a lot of things. Some of you may be finding your place at church. Some of you may get a new job, career opportunity. Some of you quite literally might meet somebody. And this guy I'm standing right here is a representation of the lessons that you learned and how far you've come from that heartbreak. How this was a metamorphosis in a way. This was your chance to really learn who you are and to develop who you want to become. Let's go ahead and read the next line here. Spirits, angels, guides, what do they need to know? What is the message here that they need to know? We got the Two of Pentacles. This is juggling things, chaotic. There's water in the background. He is, and this is falling underneath that Ace of Wands and that World card. So because it's falling underneath those, I feel like you've made some progress, but it's felt really chaotic for you, and at times you question yourself, like, am I really making progress? Am I just running a race and not winning? Am I just treading water? We'll come back and clarify that here in just a second. Angels, guides, what is the message that they need to know? Whoa. Page of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles cards. A lot of Pentacle cards here. This is a Page of Pentacles. This is kind of, these two cards are, although they're just one suit away from each other, I mean, they're not one suit away, this is an ace. Although they're both Pentacles cards, actually the Page of Pentacles is a lot farther in. What I was going to say is Page of Pentacles, all Pentacle cards are earthbound, and earth signs are grounded. So this is like the ultimate grounding card as far as the suits go, and like the kings, queens, pages. Earth is aligned with Pentacles, so we have here, it's kind of like a double grounding. Again, a really good omen because it's falling underneath that heartbreak and things kind of falling apart, or not falling apart, you learning to love yourself again and recovering from that heartbreak. So I see you finding this sense of peace, this sense of grounding, this sense of stability. It's, again, a really good omen. Angels, guys, what is the message that they need to know? I don't know if you guys can hear my dog snoring, but it's kind of cute. Okay, we have the Moon card, Pisces energy, and then we have the Death card. And this is falling underneath all those other major arcana cards. Remember, we had the Chariot, we had the High Priestess, we had the Devil here in reversal. So this is the word I was looking for, transformative. This has been transformative for you. And it wasn't even a soulmate connection, but it has completely transformed your relationship with yourself, or whatever this call for stability is for you. For everybody, it's going to be something different. It's going to be whatever you have held on to through the heartache, whatever you have found through the heartache. It's going to be your awakening, your rise to the judgment card, raising you up from the dead. It's going to be different for everybody. But here we have Pisces energy with the Moon and the Death card. And this is you facing your fears and moving forward and taking, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Fool card pop out here soon, because it's so funny that in the beginning of the reading we had the World card, which is this cycling this beginning something new, letting something else end, and despite of it being something that you felt really sure of and that you wanted to stick to. And now here we're getting the Death card. It's like you finally letting it go, and it was really hard, but you needed that in order to find that sense of peace. It's like with this card, with the Page of Pentacles, you finally realized that your peace was worth more than any of the energy you were pouring into this heartbreak. And then we have the Moon here. This is facing your fears. This is intuition. And I really think it's just you listening to your intuition and letting this thing die. Letting yourself grow from it. Realizing what a transformative... Could not find that word. I felt like I was rambling everywhere trying to remember what that word was. Anyways, we'll come back and clarify these cards again. Angels, guides, what is the message they need to know? I guess that was the message, huh? And then we have the Sun here, and we have the Page of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is a really, really happy card, and this is falling underneath that Judgment. And this is also interesting that we have the Page of Wands here, because what is the very first card we started with? We started with the Ace of Wands. This motivation that you felt to kind of start redirecting your energy, even though it was hard because you had put so much energy into something or someone else. You started redirecting that, and now here with this Sun card, we have you feeling grounded and putting your motivation into what you really truly want to put it into. And remember, I told you guys the Judgment card. This Judgment card is in the reading right above these two cards. So this was your calling. Again, said it like 3 times, probably sick of hearing it. It's going to be different for everyone. Some people it's church. Some people it's a new friend, a therapist, a new job. Whatever it is, it's something in the material world. But I also am getting some sort of, we have the Knight of Cups here, this emotional, passionate character. For some of you, it could be a relationship or friendship or something along those lines. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify. Why is this Two of Pentacles here? We have the Three of Cups. I feel like you were at first trying to juggle a lot and probably too much before you found your actual calling. You were maybe partying a lot or going out a lot, or you were trying to do too much and it was becoming really chaotic, and that's before you found your pretty penny here with this Page of Pentacles, this grounded card. Why is this Page of Pentacles here? Whoa, 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 whoa. I see you just kind of letting things go, starting to, he's not only is he walking away from these cups, but he's also following the moon. He's walking away from the cups in the direction, I mean, he's kind of slanted, but you get the moon's off in the distance and he's walking in that direction versus towards the cups. So that is him following his intuition, listening to his intuition, walking away from these cups that he's built, that he had something with, so to speak. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is energy shift. This is an energy shift. I think this card, to me, when I read these cards, this is different than the World card, because that is kind of the ending and the beginning. The Wheel of Fortune is all the in-betweens, right? This is the cycling of energy. This is the shifting. We're not quite at the end. We're not quite at the beginning, but there's some energy shifts happening here. So we have here you struggling to kind of find your way. And then these cards, these all fell underneath this heartbreak card. So I see you listening to your intuition, walking away. You found a new sense of stability, different for everybody. And then that's when the energy is starting to shift for a more happy reading. And then lo and behold, we have the Moon and the Death card next. This is you finally letting go of the situation. Why is this Death and Moon card here? we have the Emperor card, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Cups. So here we have another major arcana. This is Aries energy. This is that decision to finally let it go. You're making an executive Emperor decision to let it go. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is even further progressing from this Page of Pentacles, which was all material bound, but now it's becoming emotional. So for some people, like we have the Ten of Cups here, it's going to be a relationship. You finding that soulmate connection that you deserved, or you at least finding a happier place than before, because the Ten of Cups is like, all tens are like overflowing, like it's overwhelming, overindulged. So this is a lot of happiness, especially because we get this the Sun card next. So this led to a lot of happiness, a lot of emotional happiness, a lot of stability, because before we were just finding stability and the energy was starting to shift. And now we're moving forward. We're starting to get that emotional relief that you've been really, really wanting ever since this traumatic thing happened. Why is the Sun card here? Whoa. All right, we have the Seven of Cups here. This is different messages coming through. It can be kind of an overwhelming amount of options. There's going to be new doors here that open up for you because you're allowing those doors to open, and you're going to feel maybe a little overwhelmed at the decisions. And I think the overall message here is to allow yourself to choose options that make you happy, but to also keep those lessons that you learned in the past, because and it could also be whoever hurt you in the past is going to be sending messages and trying to mess up your peace. Remember the lessons you learned, remember how far you've come, and don't backtrack into that old habits. It's not healthy. We need to make progress. We need to move forward. There's happiness around the corner. I'm going to pull one of these cards. Gosh, it couldn't be more perfect. I don't know if you guys can see that. A challenging situation and a mountain to climb. What's the craziest thing about this reading is it wasn't even a soulmate connection, you guys, and it literally is going to transform your entire energy and shift you through a really important lesson for you. It's going to be like all these bells are going to go off with this either not soulmate connection or whatever this heartbreak is. It wasn't even somebody who was that significant in your life, but they're going to leave a significant impact in your life. Anyway, sometimes I get excited and I forget to breathe. But thank you guys for watching my video. I know I haven't been posting as much. I started going back to school. I'm really this guy right now. I'm trying to juggle a lot. I love doing readings for you guys. I love comments. I love when you guys subscribe. It makes my day. I know Miss Lisa from Pisces Studio gave me a shout out. She's so sweet. You guys should watch her videos. She's wonderful. Her and my mom are really good friends. And for those of you who are new, my mom is Familiar Witch Tarot. Also, for those of you that don't know, I'm going to be making Halloween candles. They're actually live right now on my website. It's ourastrologywitch.com. I have these little ghost candles, and they were glow in the dark last year, but it wasn't really working the way I wanted it to, so they're just regular little ghosts. But I hand paint them, and they're super duper cute. So if you want to check those out, it's ourastrologywitch.com. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. I don't know. There was a lot of energy in this reading, to be honest. I could just feel it like, whoa, out of me. So whoever watches this video, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's always just helpful information for you to better whatever situation you're in. And there's something in here that you needed to hear. So I hope you found it. I hope you got something out of this, and I hope that you like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, great day. Thanks.